Hey guys, Poppy, Hector Castillo from girlschase.com. Today I want to talk about facial expressions and how they can drive some women crazy. I'm a very facially expressive guy. This for a long time was my weakness because a girl could read my emotions on my face and my words could say this, but she knows I'm feeling butthurt, or I'm being cocky, but I'm trying to be nice, or I'm trying to be nice, but I'm coming off cocky. There would always be a miscommunication, and for a long time it was my weakness. But then once I got my game together and I learned how to express myself how I really wanted to express myself, but I also got control of my emotions and my mentalities regarding women, then things just started to fucking shoot to the sky because I was communicating exactly what I wanted and it seemed congruent. So before we get to the actual facial expressions, I need to explain a few principles of why these are so important and why they work, and so that you can properly do them. So the first one is don't fake it, please. Someone's gonna watch this video and go, well, you're just gonna fake your facial expressions and you're just like manipulating. No, that's not what I'm fucking doing. What I'm trying to teach you is how to express yourself in a way that you're really feeling, right? Because if you're gonna go out and fake it, first of all, women are gonna know you're faking it. So me telling you to fake it isn't even gonna help. The only way you're gonna fake it really properly is if you're an amazing actor, right? Because that's what makes actors really convincing, is their facial expressions. Or you're a sociopath and you can fake any emotions that you want because you don't feel people's empathy. So you just choose, okay, this is the expression that I need to manipulate them into thinking I like them. But if you're a sociopath, then trying to teach you morality is fucking useless and you're not gonna listen to me anyways. So don't fake it because you're not gonna get away with it. And even if you try and you can do it, that's on you and you deal with the karma of that, okay? So we're trying to teach you to express the emotions that you're already feeling, but what I'm trying to do is you feel the emotion and I'm giving you a proper way to express it in a sexy way, right? So you're happy. Do you express it by this or do you express it by this? There's two completely different communications there, but the truth of your feeling is still that you're happy. So we're not doing manipulation, we're not faking, okay? Yeah. So, next one. Derp. Law of least effort. So law of least effort is an amazing principle where power, social power, is determined by the equation power equals the result divided by the effort or perception of effort that you put into it. Now imagine you're watching a fight, right? And Conor McGregor versus Aldo. Conor steps back, clock. Down 13 seconds. He looked so cool, so smooth, so powerful because he put such little effort, but then ended up kicking the ass out of the 10-year reigning featherweight champion. I think it was 10 years. Yeah, he was reigning, dominating everybody, and then just gets wiped out in 13 seconds. Wow, this guy's amazing. That's when Conor became super famous. Or you watch a brawl for fucking 15 minutes, and they're bloody and everything, and it looks like he had to put a lot of effort, and he finally beat him. Who looks more powerful? The first guy. The second might be more entertaining, but the power of the first guy's victory looks so much better. So if you achieve a result, for instance, if you get a girl to sleep with you and you did it with such little effort, you did it in 5 minutes, wow, this guy's powerful. Or it takes 8 hours, okay, it's less powerful. And so people's power is always being observed by audiences, and everyone's always determining who's the dominant person here. We can try and romanticize what we're doing, but really we're looking for the highest status primate to lead us, usually. So we see an interview, we see one person just like, yeah, and the other person's like, ah. And if they win, then they win. But if they lose badly because the person who put in little effort looks more powerful than the other person. And most interactions that people have is not about truth and it's not about wisdom, it's usually about power. And so if you want to be seductive to women, you want to look powerful. So by using your face to express an emotion rather than 10 sentences, that's a lot more powerful, right? I was like, can I pull this off? So basically it makes you look powerful. Don't fake it. And then the third thing I want to go over is that when you say things, and this kind of ties into the not faking thing, when you say things, people aren't going to believe you if your face is not saying the same thing. Why do people fall in love with some actors and love their performances, and then they have another actor and they're like, yeah, that was terrible acting? Anyone can say the lines, right? You give me a line, I can say it. You can get a fucking stupid idiot to recite a line. But can they say it in a way that makes sense for that character's story? And how are they expressing themselves besides just the words? First of all, the intonation of how they're saying it. If it's a moment where you need to be serious and they say it not in a serious way, unless it fits that character, then you're not gonna believe it and you're knocked out of the movie. You're like, oh, this is fucking garbage. But also their face, right? If he's a sinister, fucking sadistic motherfucker, you wanna see some really dark facial expressions. And you wanna see him be crazy, right? Why was Heath Ledger's, fuck this name, Heath Ledger's Joker? Why was it so convincing? Because you really thought that motherfucker was crazy, and guess what he really was? He was going crazy, learning how to become the Joker. But that made his performance amazing because he became that character. So if you want to be this seductive person that you're portraying yourself as, not manipulating and not misrepresenting, you're just marketing yourself properly, okay? So facial expressions help you market yourself. That's probably an easier way to put it. Okay, speaking of marketing, here's a plug. So we have this product called One Date. It's fantastic. It's great if you actually need help meeting a girl, text her on a date, get her on a date, blah, 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 fucking blah, and get her into bed in just one date. Then we have this product called One Date, makes sense, where you can get a girlfriend or get laid in just one date, and it's amazing. It's in the description, and it goes over these principles of law of least effort. It's something that we actually talk about in a few of the modules. And it goes over everything else you need to know. So these videos are great and they're helpful for little things, but this product helps you get the whole picture. So check it out. Okay, now, no more plugging. Let's go back to the facial expression. So I explained why you need to do them, okay? Law of least effort, don't fake it, because you probably can't. And make yourself a character. Market yourself properly and she's gonna fall in love with that character. Okay, so what are the facial expressions? The slow spread smile is one of my favorite. A girl's talking to you and she says something amazing. And she says something that makes you, like, you're just like, wow, this chick's fucking awesome. She's cool, right? So what do? You say, wow, you're really cool. That wasn't that expressive and she's not going to feel it, right? Or she's talking and as she's talking, you just, yeah. And then she looks at you and she's, what are you smiling at? I've had that happen all the time. I'm very expressive, so girls will be like, oh, you know, what are you thinking? Just like, you're amazing. You're really fucking cool. Like, what you just said, blah, 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 you know, whatever, you know, that was great. That was a great story. You know, you worked so hard and, you know, you're just really cool and I'm glad to be here on this date with you. She's fucking wet as fuck because girls love that shit. They love true emotions, right? So many guys are like, you say this and you do this. And it's like, that's not what's gonna get her wet. What's gonna get her wet is she falls in love with the romance story of you two. And the romance story, unless it's polyamorous, is gonna require one girl and one guy. So she's playing her role and you're playing yours. You're playing it authentically because that's who you are, but you're marketing it in an amazing way. So slow spread smile works. Maybe it was like a half second too fast. You can be technical with it. You can have fun with it. Your face is a fucking playground of emotions, so use it. Okay, so speaking of smiles, you can also do a smirk. This is a little bit more mischievous, more fun, right? Let's say, you know, you met this girl and you're at a party and she walks past you. And as she's walking past, you kind of check her out. And as she checks you checking her out, and you go, boom. That's so sexy. That's so sexy. I have girls, they'll come by and they'll, you know, make those facial expressions and I'm just like, oh fuck, you're so sexy. I remember we made a video way back when and this girl walked past me and I complimented her and she just looked at me and went, so that's my next facial expression is a wink. So winks are also mischievous, but they're more playful because a smirk is like, it can also be cocky, right? So let's say a girl's giving you shit. Oh, this is great. This one's fucking amazing, right? So guys talk about shit tests all the time, right? Oh, she's giving you shit, she's giving you shit. How do you respond? Sometimes you don't have to respond. Let's say she's like, you're so arrogant. She's gonna fucking lose her mind. Imagine some girls in your face, like, and you just go, you're cute. Oh, you just fucked her with one expression and 2 words. That's the power of facial expressions. So smirk, and then you can wink. Wink's more fun, you know, and you can make it creative. You can see a girl and you go like that, and then a slow spread smile, so you can combine them. And you're fucking around with her and she's like, ah, you're so funny. Or you can be an idiot with it and she says something clever to you and you go, oh yeah, that's so cool. right? Or she gives you a compliment, like, I know, I'm pretty. You have fun with it. It depends on your personality. You don't have to be as expressive as I am. Obviously, you've seen me having a fucking seizure up here because that's just the way that I think and the way that I feel. I'm very expressive. But you can put less effort in and you can be perceived as even more powerful than me by being more subtle with it. You look at her, you look up and down again, look at her, boom. Very smooth, very cool. Also, you can use your eyebrows, right? You can use it in a, I don't know what's going on, and you go, I don't know, right? You can do it in a fun way. I like to, you're at parties and you make eye contact with someone, but you don't have anything to say to them. Sometimes I'll just be looking around, eye contact, and I just do a little eyebrow raise. It's funny, it's cute, it's like, what's up? and it communicates that we're just having fun and we see each other and we're acknowledging each other, but we don't have anything else to say. You can also lick your lips. Sometimes this is very sexy, right? Because some of these might not be considered like, they're sexy. But what it is that you're getting her involved in your character. You're getting her obsessed with the complex, deep personality that you have. There's depth to you, right? So I just did it right there. Lick your lips. It can be subtle, but it shows that it's just sexy in general to see someone's tongue. Obviously, don't be like, don't be a fucking idiot about it. But you want to, you'll probably see me doing them, not even thinking about them. But you can, that's how I do it. I was trying to think like, how do I, it's weird when you like do something natural and then someone tells you to replicate it and you're like, you're like, how do I do it like on command? So I'll do one of these like things where I go, and it's to make me seem like I'm really like, I'll do some of those sometimes. I'll be really exaggerated about it, but it fits the scene. Like I'm really, I don't know how to, okay, not that much, but I'll be curious about something, and it just gives me character. It gives you character, and character is sexy because it makes her wonder, like, who is this guy? Like there's just something about the way he expresses himself. But the only way that people can perceive you is through the 5 senses. So you have to give them something to look at. Okay. You can also so my director is. I'm remembering most of these, but he's feeding me the facial expressions by like, or he's like, and I'm over here like, okay, I know the next one, because I'm pretty good just to like roll on, but sometimes I need a reminder. So I have no idea what the fuck the one that he just said was. What was this?
When you're laughing, you're like, when you're having fun.
Oh, okay, because I couldn't see your tongue, because you're just like this. You're like, it's not like that. He's like, what the fuck? Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? No, okay. No, what that one is supposed to be is like you're having fun. Like let's say you're out drinking with your buddies and, you drink a beer and you're getting out all over yourself, and a girl walks by and she's like, who the fuck is this idiot? He's drilling beer all over himself, and you're just like, that's one of my favorite drunken expressions. When I'm just getting shit-faced, I'm just like, it's very like frat boy bullshit, but it's fun and it's exciting. Obviously there's contexts where that's not going to make sense, but even if you're on a date and you're just having a funny discussion and she's just you tell a funny story and she's teasing you and you're like, I'm crazy. That's how you communicate emotions in a simple and clear way, because people get emotions. You don't have to explain them. They see it and they're like, yep, that's that emotion, and I feel it. It's quicker than words, and it's much more accurate, and it seems much more genuine and sincere. Sometimes when you're thinking, you'll see this a lot in my videos. I'll be like, contort your face. Have like a, when you're thinking, your mind is kind of like chewing. So you do that with your face. You're just like, I don't know. And it looks like you're actually thinking about it. So if a girl asks you a difficult question, right? You're not faking that you're thinking, because you're thinking. You're like, okay, I don't know. I mean, that's so beautiful, and it's so expressive, and it's so endearing to see someone give genuine emotion in a way that it's not easily faked. It's very hard to fake facial expressions because they're micro. It's like you can tell the difference between a smile like this and a smile like that. They're actually having fun, and they're enjoying themselves, and you see their eyes Can someone train themselves to do it? A politician who just like knows how to fake shit because they're a sociopath? Yeah, I'm sure. But first of all, it works. And again, if you're a sociopath and you're gonna fake your emotions, that's on you and that's your karma. I'm not trying to teach anyone to manipulate anyone. I'm just teaching you guys how to market yourself properly. And one of the best ways that you can market yourself is to communicate in a way that is authentic and raw and direct. And one of the best ways to do that is non-verbally using this. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Hector Castillo, girlchase.com. Follow me on social media. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Remember to check out One Date. It's amazing. It's in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video again, and thank you. Bye.